Hi, Kari. This is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. Hope I'm not butchering your name, buddy. But I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. Okay? So let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about your setup. Okay, so one thing we'd like to see is maybe have a little wider base. We like to have our feet a little bit farther apart from the standpoint of just about shoulder width apart. Okay, something like that. I like the fact that your feet are parallel. That's good. We like that. Okay, let's see what you do with your bat here, up there. Okay, oh boy, we don't want to do that. Okay, so you see where your hands are right here, bud? Your hands are in a good position right here. Your top hand's about even with your ear hole, your helmet. That's where we like them to stay. Okay, and it looks like you have a tendency to want to drop your hands a little bit down. Even farther yet as you come forward. Okay, so we want to make sure we try to eliminate that as much as we can. That's called a hitch. We don't want to have that hitch there. Any kind of pitch that's up in the strike zone is going to be very difficult for you to attack and get on top of when you drop your hands like that. Okay, so we want to make sure we just, one way we do this is by having somebody flip you a soft toss and every once in a while fake the pitch. And when your hands drop down there, it reminds you that I can't do that. I got to keep my hands up. Okay, right there, buddy, you're in a great position to hit. Your barrel, your angle, your bat's real good there. I love that. Okay, I would just keep it right. I'd go right from there, pal. Right from there. Don't let those hands drop down. Okay, the next one we check out is kind of your route to home plate with your bat. Let's see what you do here. Besides the hands being dropped down, see what happens is right in there, buddy. You're already level. Your bat's already down at this angle. See it? Right now that bat should still be up. So we can't drop our hands like that because it's going to make you so long to the baseball. And although you might get away with it now, being at the level you're at and the competition you're facing, we want to get you ready for high school and beyond. And that length of your swing is going to make you big time, cause you some problems against velocity, against firmer pitching. Okay, so we got to make sure that we keep that barrel up longer. Okay, so where are we at the point of contact? This is probably the most key thing for all hitters, is where the hitter is at contact. Okay, you do a couple things pretty good. You got your arm bent like that, which is good at contact. That's where it should be. Your left arm is textbook, fantastic, really good position. Okay, a couple things that aren't as good is this front foot is already open. Okay, if that front foot's open, and this is before contact, if that front foot's open, that means that this front hip is open. And if that front hip is open, that means this front other shoulder, your left shoulder, is open. Okay, and that's way too early to be open. Okay, in a perfect world, buddy, you're making contact right now with your chest facing towards where the second baseman will be playing, not the pitcher. Okay, you're very what we call rotational right now, and it's going to be okay against pitching on the inner half of the plate and maybe even down the middle, but when pitchers start to command the outside corner and the outside half, that's going to be more difficult for you. And they're going to. Trust me. They're going to be able to throw the ball in the outside corner, and you're going to have to be able to hit that. You're going to have to be able to take that away from a pitcher. And with the swing right now, you're going to be a little susceptible to balls in the outer half. Okay, so now let's go to what you do after contact. Okay, so see the distance between here and here? Okay, really, in a perfect world, this bar right here should be about this long. Your hand should be going way out here, the end of that yellow line there. You don't get what we call a lot of extension. For every inch of extension, you gain about 10 more feet of ball flight. So you cut your swing off a little bit by not extending those arms out towards center field and getting more ball flight and more velocity in your ball that you're hitting. Let's see where your hands go here. Okay, so your hands right now they come down and they wrap right around your body, and we would like them to come down like this at an angle, come down here, get flat through the contact point, and then through the baseball, then up and over your shoulder rather than around your body. Okay, one of the reasons why you don't get a lot of extension is because of where you finish with your hands, around your body instead of up over your shoulder. When you finish your swing, we want that knob of the bat right there to be pointing towards a pitcher, up here someplace. Up in here, pointing towards that pitcher. Okay, so let's look at another swing. Okay, stop it right there and we'll go forward slow. See, now watch your front foot, bud. Okay, that's perfect. Now right as it hits the ground, now you got to drive this knee down to the inside of your front foot, and don't let that front foot open up. Okay, got to resist against that. Okay, I don't know what position you play. If you've ever pitched before, as you go towards home plate as a pitcher, you raise your glove arm up to your chest, up to your heart, and you throw against that front side, and you're throwing against it. Well, as a hitter, we have to hit against that front foot. In order for you to do that, you got to keep it in the ground and resist the urge to let it fly open. See, as you hit the baseball, buddy, you push back. And we want to go forward. We want to go towards that pitcher and get those arms extended towards center field. So a couple things to remember, okay? Number one, don't drop your hands. Number two, keep front foot closed. And last would be get more extension through your swing. Okay, buddy, good job. Keep working. Okay, a couple things to kind of clean up a little bit, but I think you'll be okay. Just got to keep working at it. We'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp. Thank you.